It's almost time for the Super Bowl, and if you're wondering what appetizers to make this year, we've got you covered. We're doing a 10-day appetizer frenzy. 10 elevated appetizers, like these Bloody Mary deviled eggs, that you can serve for your Super Bowl party. They're all great for game day, so let's get started. Our absolute favorite appetizer to serve at our own Super Bowl parties are these adorable little Chicago dogs. We're using store-bought dough for these. Any roll dough will work. Half each one and roll it into an oblong shape. Spread some poppy seeds on a plate and roll the tops of the dough in the seeds. Place them onto a greased pan. Cover and let them rise in a warm place until doubled. It'll take about 30 minutes. Place the sausage in a baking dish. When the dough is risen, place both the rolls and the sausages in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Once cooled, slice the rolls down the middle. Place a sausage in each and top it with mustard, relish, onion, tomato, pickle, pepperoni, and a sprinkle of celery salt. I guarantee these won't last long. These Philly cheesesteak egg rolls are a great finger food that's easy to eat and so delicious. Start by cooking the onions and bell peppers until slightly softened. Then add the beef and finish cooking. Set an egg roll wrapper out on the work surface with the end pointing toward you. Fill each with about 1/4 of a cup of the beef mixture and a strip of cheese. Brush some of the beaten egg along the edges of the wrapper. This will help it stick better. Then fold the sides of the wrapper in towards the center and roll tightly. Deep fry, bake, or air fry them until crispy. Serve it with warm Cheese Whiz for dipping if you want. I can't get enough of these rolls. Why not serve these delicious chili cheese tater cups at your party? They'll be a hit for sure. Start by preheating the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit and greasing the cups of a muffin pan. Place 4 tots in each muffin cup. Bake it for 15 minutes. Then remove the pan from the oven and let it cool slightly. Mold the tots into cups inside the tray. You can do this by pressing a small flat object into the tray and twisting to force the tots up the side. Add chili, 3 pieces of sausage, and cheese to each potato cup. Bake for 13 more minutes. Serve them topped with onions, sour cream, and chives. Everyone loves a burger, but you don't want to fill up your guests with a whole one. Try making these mini burgers instead. Cook the waffle fries according to the package. While those are cooking, mix the ground beef with the salt and pepper. Form it into small burger patties. Make them flat or they'll cook up into balls. Cook the burgers in a pan for about 4 minutes. Flip them and add the cheese so it can melt. Top the waffle fries with a burger, then top it with the bacon, pickle, and lettuce. Drizzle on the mustard and the ketchup, however much you like. Then stick in a skewer with a tomato on top. That'll hold it all together. If you're a fan of a BLT, you're going to love these little bacon bites with crunchy lettuce and tomatoes. Start by cooking the bacon until just crispy. Don't overdo it or they won't fold over. Once they've cooled, cut each strip into 3 pieces. Cut the romaine leaves into 1-inch squares. We prefer to use the crispiest pieces. To assemble the bites, spread some mayo on a bacon strip. Top it with romaine lettuce and a cherry tomato. Push a toothpick through one side of the bacon, through the tomato, and out the other side to hold it all together. Rinse and repeat until they're all done. Arrange them on a serving platter and serve them cold. These will be the best thing on the table, so make enough to go around. These dirty buffalo tots will become everyone's favorite. They're crunchy, spicy, and so flavorful. Cook the tater tots according to the package instructions. You can use the oven or the air fryer. When they're done, thread 4 onto each skewer and place them on a serving platter. Now you can drizzle on the buffalo sauce and the ranch dressing. Sprinkle on the bacon bits and the Parmesan cheese. These are the perfect finger food. I think it's pretty safe to say that no one will turn down these amazing mini burritos. I could eat these all day. While I'm cooking the beef, I'll tell you about them. They're filled with seasoned ground beef, refried beans, rice, cheese, and dipped in salsa. Heat up those tortillas just a little bit. I'm using street taco-sized flour tortillas. Load them up with all those fillings. You can change it up any way you like, then just roll them up. I put some beans on the edge to hold them together. You can bake or air fry these at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. They'll turn out nice, crispy, and hot inside. Ready for dipping into your favorite salsa.
In my opinion, you cannot have a party without baked brie. This is everyone's favorite, and we kicked it up with a chili crunch sauce that's so good. The brie is the star of the show, so be sure to get a good one. Score the top of the brie or remove the top if you want. In a bowl, mix the chili crunch and sweet chili sauce. Pour that over the top. Bake it for about 12 minutes until it's super gooey. That's how easy it is. Serve it hot with toasted crostini.
You've got to have deviled eggs at every party, but we're not just talking the boring kind. These Bloody Mary deviled eggs take it to the next level with tons of flavor and crunch. First, boil the eggs, cool them, and peel them. Then cut them in half. Remove the yolks and combine them in a bowl with the mayo, tomato paste, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, and celery salt. Mash it up until it's smooth. You can also put this in a food processor if you want it extra smooth. Transfer the mixture to a pastry bag with a small star tip. Pour the tagine or Old Bay seasoning onto a plate and dip the eggs into the seasoning. Pipe the filling into each egg, then top with a pickle, bacon piece, and celery leaves. Aren't those awesome?
By now you have a whole arsenal of appetizers to make, but don't forget these yummy buffalo chicken meatballs. They're easy to make and even easier to pop into your mouth. To make it quick, use store-bought frozen chicken meatballs, or mix up your own with ground chicken, breadcrumbs, egg, and a little garlic powder. Form small, bite-sized meatballs. Heat the oil in a pan over medium-high heat and cook the meatballs until browned on all sides. Pour in the buffalo sauce and stir to coat the meatballs. Serve them on a platter and drizzle the blue cheese dressing over the top. Serve them with a toothpick or skewers so they're easy to pick up.
We hope that you've enjoyed these Super Bowl appetizers and that you'll make some for your party this year. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of our future videos.